These are the best audio settings in Black Ops 6 so you can hear your enemy's footsteps from miles away. You want to head on to your audio settings and head on into your master game volume. This needs to be set to whatever isn't too loud for you. So for me, it's around the 80 mark. But then you need to head down to show more and expand this out, where you can change gameplay music down to 0, dialogue volume to 20 so you can hear certain audio cues but isn't too loud that it stops you hearing enemy footsteps. The effects volume needs to be all the way to 100, as this is basically your footstep and gun audio in game, so it was incredibly important to max this one out. Then for cinematic music volume, either have this at 0 or 10 at most. For speakers / headphones game sound device, default tends to work, but if not, select your actual headphone. Then for speaker output, as long as your headset supports 7.1 surround sound, you should have this turned on, as no word a lie, this almost triples the volume of footsteps, which is completely wild. You can leave enhanced headphone mode alone as well, as the base version of this completely sucks and actually just drastically reduces footstep audio. There is a paid version of this, which is about 20 bucks, but I'm not going to be covering any pay to win content in here. Moving down to the audio mix, make sure this is on Treyarch mix, as this gives you the most accurate footstep audio and quite frankly makes them really loud too. You will then need to make sure that mono audio is turned off, otherwise you won't have any directional audio in game, making it impossible to know where your opponents are. Mute game when minimize is set to off, then you can just ignore mute licensed music. Then asymmetrical hearing compensation wants to be left off, as this setup will vary from headphone to headphone, so what will be best for you will be absolutely terrible for someone else. Same with reduced tinnitus sound, as that just adds more low murky noises into the mix, making it harder to distinguish certain noises from footsteps. Unless you suffer from tinnitus, then this should be off. And the hit marker preset is fine at default, but if you fancy different game noises, you can change this. As for voice chat, turn this to a volume that works for you. For me, it's around 50, but this will depend on your squad and who you play with. And for the rest of this, you can leave voice chat on, prox chat and last words too. Unless you want to get super sweaty, then turn off prox chat and last words too, otherwise they can just get in the way of important audio cues. But since it is a game, it is a lot of fun to listen to some of these. Oh, and body shield chat can either be turned on or off, depending if you want to be sweaty or not, but the results from this could be quite funny if left on. And voice chat output device, you want this to be the same as whatever your game audio is coming out of. Personally, I have this set differently, but this is due to recording. As for the microphone volume level, this is completely dependent on what you have as a microphone, but your friends in game will be able to tell you if you're too quiet or loud, so you can adjust this depending to their needs. However, if you want to know the best controller settings to help you improve your KD, or the best graphic settings to improve your FPS and in-game clarity, then click on one of the videos on screen now, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more.